Complexity or anybody like that, they would never take anything serious. Like even imagine if they ever played pubs, which probably isn't true, but if they took that, they would go in wanting to win. That's the thing about these teams. They want to win. They always
take it seriously. Yeah,
always
take
it seriously.
You know, and I saw somebody tweet out earlier on, even though they don't class this pool play day as the most important thing. Obviously, it can lead to important parts because then the seeds do carry over into the second day, so they do hold some value. Obviously, otherwise we wouldn't be playing them. But at the end of the day, these guys are Call of Duty players. They are here to compete, no matter whether it's pool play, whatever they're playing. It's literally going to be win or lose, and they do not like losing. And even just down to the mental factor, it can play quite a lot. If they go into tomorrow and go, oh, okay, we lost to these guys yesterday. Yes, it may have only been pool play, but we still lost to them.
It's a confidence booster. It is a confidence booster every single time. And that's what the top teams don't let that get down. And that's the thing that we were talking about, Brycey, earlier. A coach can bring that back quite well. Mr. X does this perfectly. I think he will always, like, that was the Gfinity final. Epsilon, Complexity. I'm sure everyone must have seen this by now.
Oh, yes.
They were looking so strong, Epsilon. 2-0. And then something happened.
It's just Complexity showing how
Complexity
they are the best
showing
team.
how they do not let anything get them down. And the mental factor does not play a part for that team. I'm fairly sure that is the only team I've ever seen where the mental factor does not play a part. As you can see right now, teams getting ready, left, right, center. Who are we? We've already talked about Enigma. Of course, we now need to talk about the other team. Yeah. Chewy,
so
this is your job.
Let's have a look. You've got that demand squad on your screen right now. I'm going to admit, again, I'm very new to the scene, so I don't know these guys too well, but they've obviously impressed, managing to take out a squad earlier on 3-0. I can't quite remember who they played, but they definitely impressed, and I believe it was Ant, actually, went on a 10-score streak and didn't die on the Search and Destroy, so definitely going to be looking out for them on the Search and Destroy. But on that team, you have Rated, Sway, Rob, and Ant, and they will, of course, be going up against Enigma, which is comprised of Sours, Black, Luke, and Wanda. So this should be quite a good series. Again, you don't know. Different teams have got different playing styles. You can never really call it. But that's what I love in series, when you can't really call it. When you can just go into it with a clear mind.
It makes things exciting.
Exactly.
You don't want the same person winning every time. You don't want a Michael Schumacher in Call of Duty, do you?
No, you don't.
You really don't want
Sebastian Vettel nowadays.
Yeah, Sebastian Vettel nowadays. But back in the day, when I used to watch Formula 1, when I thought it was interesting, it was always Michael Schumacher.
Oh,
he's won again.
But you don't want that.
You don't want that. You don't want that here. You want variety, and you want fun. You want something enjoyable. As casters, we want something fun to cast over. We want those good players. We want those turn-ons. And so do you guys at home. I already know this. You guys at home want to see the close matches, the calmer ninja diffuses. You want to see everything, everything at the very peak of what Call of Duty can be, and that is what we are hoping to bring you today and tomorrow.
Yep, exactly. I mean, I've got to admit, I do love, I love the whole entire weekend at LAN events. They are really something special, and they definitely take you away from a comfortable environment from home playing Call of Duty, as I've talked about before on the stream today. But there's something about Championship Sunday, which I just love. I love casting on Championship Sunday. I love watching on Championship Sunday. I love the atmosphere on Championship Sunday. It really does come down, I use the term a lot, but to the nitty-gritty Call of Duty. It really does come down to, nail-biting stuff. And I love Championship Sunday, especially when it gets to those loser bracket late stages where, if you lose a single couple of maps, that could be you out entirely.
Every inch matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Every inch, as we saw earlier. That was our first cast, I believe, where we saw those dogs from Mac, I believe it was. Yes, those dogs. And he must have been 25 points away. It must have been 25 points. And that's the difference. An inch and a mile. Winning is winning. I mean, the dogs didn't win that match for them, I have to say, but it certainly made it a lot easier.
We still went on a 22-score streak, and I mean, yes, that makes it entertaining for us, but, I have to say, even though it's great fun to cast over something a bit different, like a 22-score streak, which is the highest I've ever casted over, first time I've seen dogs pulled out whilst I'm casting ever.
Those dogs.
And, I mean, it's great fun, but at the same time, I don't like casting shutouts. I'm known for casting shutouts. I swear I get them all the time, but I love those real nail-biter series that go right down to the edge. Again, I recall on this so much. The EGL11 losers bracket final. It was Horizon at that time, who are now, of course, aware, going up against Millennium, and it went right down to the fifth match.
I can imagine. I didn't see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Fifth match,
it must have been amazing.
11th round, and it was unreal. If you haven't watched that series, please go on to EGL on the YouTube page and have a look at it.
If you're bored, once the stream goes down and you're still aching for more Call of Duty, I'm sure you can go look at EGL10. And just enjoy the time, enjoy Call of Duty. This is our last chance to enjoy Black Ops 2, and I know a lot of people have been harping on about how Black Ops 2 isn't that great, and you always
I'm going to miss it.
I know, me too. You always see it at the end of the year. I'm not going to call out any YouTubers on this because I don't know any who have done them yet, but it's always a tradition, I think, for the YouTubers especially, who have grinded for those gameplays and spent so much time with the game, 16 days played, to find some flamer fuel or find a shotgun and shoot or burn the disc. Is something I'm sure we'll be seeing very, very soon. The time is nigh, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure that we'll be seeing that, and you guys, of course, will be seeing that in your YouTube feeds at home as well,
yes.
where you get to see those destruction. But I don't think Black Ops 2 deserves that. I think Modern Warfare 2 was the last true Call of Duty that deserved that. Not because it wasn't fun, because it was a great game, but the fact of the matter is that game was just frustrating.
Okay.
It was so frustrating, and I think that was the last game that deserved it.
Well, there's so many opinions on it, and that's what makes the Call of Duty franchise so interesting, is not only the way that people compete so well in it, but just different people's opinions on it. And of course, we are very lucky. We get different developers every year, basically now. Obviously, Black Ops 2 is a Treyarch-made game, and now we've got Infinity Ward coming in, so you do see a lot of people.
and Neversoft.
Yeah, exactly.
That's 3 studios.
Exactly.
3!
So it's a lot. It's going to be
3
crazy.
studios working on one game.
So it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be quite a complex game, I think. I love COD 4. That's
I've played it. Have you played it yet? I
haven't. I've not been lucky enough to play it until midnight release. I'm not going to be playing it until it goes out. So I know I do need those hookups.
You need those hookups.
But it's fine. It's brilliant.
It's a great game.
This is what I have to say about that, is that we're very lucky we get to come to these events and stuff. But at heart, we are all Call of Duty fans. I can't wait to go out at midnight release and queue up for hours just to get the game. I honestly can't wait to do that because it's going to be fun.
People complain about it, but the fact of the matter is, it's still, in my opinion, the funnest game to watch and play. Not just because, if anybody knows anything about my background, I'm a zombie YouTuber, but I love the multiplayer side of it as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. It's something about the multiplayer. I don't know what it is. Like the other day, I was playing COD 4. COD 4.
You just go right back in
random no-scope, upload it to my channel, why not? Like a game-ending no-scope from across the map.
And another thing that you have to think about as well is, in the industry and how everything goes on marketability, I'm not the expert on that, but you go into a game shop, you have a look at some of the series, I'm not going to name any out, and the games don't hold their value, and they go down in price quite quickly. I still see Call of Duty 4, which was released in 2007,
that goes
selling
for
about
19
£19-20, still to this day going for that price.
I think Amazon sell it. I think they sell COD 4 for £15, and they sell Modern Warfare 2 for $12.99. I bought Modern Warfare 2 again for certain reasons why I wanted to do something with it, and it cost me £12.99. I think that's ridiculous. Like, I can buy a game like Devil May Cry came out this year, right? And you can buy that game for about a tenner now, and that was a brand new game this year. Brilliant game, by the way, guys. If you want to go pick it up, then pick it up. Feel free. It's a great game. It's going to be my personal game of the year. I always do a game of the year, and that is going to be my personal game of the year, the new Devil May Cry. But you can still pick it up for so cheap, and it's such a great game in its own. It's not even a year old yet.
Well,
but Call of Duty.
It just
still holds its value.
Yep.
It's because everybody wants to play Call of Duty. It is undeniably, at the moment, in this point in time, the best first-person shooter there is.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
It is.
We hope you're enjoying it. We've got the players in the lobby. Here we go, onto the game.
Yes.
We can stop rambling
enough
about Ghosts
enough
and
about
our
rambling
opinions.
about our old games.